Under the twilight, the engines hum. Imola's calling, the night has begun. Gavin's on a journey, sights set on the prize. The pure speed syndicate, where the spirit flies. Saturday night magic, the thrill in the air. With every moment fleeting, adventures so rare. From the hills to the paddocks, where legends unfold. The roar of the race cars, a story retold. We'll be going on air soon, feel that electric vibe. With the stars above shining, we'll come alive. In the heart of Imola, the passion ignites. As the world gathers round for the race of our lives. Streets lined with colors and fans in a line. Everyone's eager for thrills that align. Gavin's exploring the charm of the scene. From the towers so grand to the pathways pristine. The scent of anticipation, it dances on high. With laughter around him, under the night sky. Moments in motion, at the speed of sound. As engines are revving, excitement's unbound. We'll be going on air soon, feel that electric vibe. With the stars above shining, we'll come alive. In the heart of Imola, the passion ignites. As the world gathers round for the race of our lives. Hearts beating faster, the countdown's begun. Gavin's embracing the thrill of the run. From breathtaking views of the winding track. Every corner, every straight, there's no looking back. An air of communion as friends share the night. With whispers of glory and future in sight. Through the laughter and stories, the bonds only grow. In this magical moment where dreams overflow. Imola shines golden, the racers prepare. With passion ignited, there's magic in the air. Gavin soaked in the moment as time takes its flight. With each sight he captures pure joy in his sight. He feels the vibrations, a pulse that's alive. The heart of the speedway, where spirits thrive. And soon as the lights flash, we'll be ready to soar. Every heartbeat echoes, we're hungry for more. So gather your dreams, let them take flight. Underneath the Imola stars, everything's bright. Gavin's in the scene as excitement unfolds. In the rhythm of racing, pure glory of old. We'll be going on air soon, join the ride of the night. With every moment cherished, everything feels right.
Well, good afternoon and good evening, guys. I hope I'm coming through loud and clear. Just as soon as you can, just give me the thumbs up, and then that means I can get going, knowing that it's coming through properly, nicely, and clearly. Gavin Bass one with you this evening, guys. It's Imola, and Rock Robs tells me it's all good. And it is the Pure Speed Syndicate tonight with the Saturday night crew. I think a lot of them might be just up at the fireworks tonight, and we've only got a grid of about maybe 13 or 14 max tonight. But sure, that can still make for a hell of a good race round Imola. And some of those guys will probably watch this back tomorrow, wishing that they were probably in the race. But family takes preference in all of this sort of thing, and people need to look after their families. That's for sure. But look who's in tonight. We've got the Raging Hawk, Black Box, Rock Robs, all the flipping well knowns are in tonight. I have no grips in. Andres is in. Pooley, the man that wears the green mankini and walks the two toy poodles, he's in. Mischief, the big cricketing guy, he's in. Dirty Taffy, he's always in. He's flipping flying at the moment. Kessler's in. Big Woots is in, and we're just waiting on a couple more. Oh, what a night we've got here. This is round 4 of Imola with Pure Speed Syndicate, Saturday evening races. Honest to God, guys, if you're not tuning into this, nothing worth tuning into. Brilliant stuff tonight. So there you have your driver standings. They're all very clear to see there after round 4. Black Box leading it with I have no glasses on. He's coming second. And the closer I get to the screen, the worse it gets. He comes third. The fourth, I'm trying to focus into that one now. He comes fourth, and fifth is doing really well in fifth. In terms of the teams, it looks like Alpine is winning that there with. Mm, that looks like the second place position there. I just cannot read this, guys, and my wife is going to go bonkers when she knows I'm not wearing my glasses. Anyway, that's why I put them on the screen. You guys can read. Absolutely and utterly. Anyway, it's 4 minutes to go. It's time to stop the SH1T talk and let's get the intro going and get these guys pumped for this race. Gavin Bass won Imola Pure Speed Syndicate on a Saturday night, and we're ready to rock it.
Ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention, please? The show starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Under neon lights, engines roar, we're alive. The Saturday crew gathers ready to thrive. Pure Speed Syndicate, it's a week-long wait. Imola's calling, destiny is our fate. Tires burning bright, adrenaline in the air. Racing hearts pounding, it's beyond compare. Kevin's on the mic, his voice like a fire, fueling our passion, taking us higher. Saturday night thunder, feel the checkered flag waves, the spirit of racing, it's what we crave. In the heart of the night, where the wild things are, we make our mark where the shining stars. Each lap that's completed, a melody strong, with the Saturday crew where we all belong. Fueling the fire, the passion ignites, with Gavin beside us, we reach for new heights. As the last lap approaches, the tension unfolds. Every overtaken move, a new story told. Sweat on our brows, but we push through the pain. With grit and determination, we battle the strain. In the roar of the engines, our spirits are found. The Saturday crew is where legends are crowned. With every heartbeat, we race for the dream. In this league of pure speed, we're a mighty team. Saturday Night Thunder, feel the rush inside. On the track, we're legends, it's where we collide. Every corner, every turn, we own the night. The Saturday crew, chasing speed and light. So here's to the night that will never fade. With the Saturday crew, our legacy made. Under the stars, we race and we play. Imola's our canvas, we're riding the sway. With Gavin narrating our wild, endless ride. Saturday Night Thunder, it's where we collide.
Ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention, please? The show starts in
So there you have it, guys. It's race time, and it's time for all of these drivers, all 14 of them in here this evening, to get their seatbelts on and ready for this fast circuit here in Imola this evening. Gavin Bass won with you, and it's Pure Speed Syndicate on a Saturday evening. One short qualifying, 32 laps of racing. Somebody said there's rain and tornadoes. I think he might be pulling my leg. But anyway, the first weather forecast that came in from the Secret Service was tornadoes and wind. So let's hope that's not right, because there's some drivers out there, they're scared of the rain. I'm one of them. Oh, just tornadoes, Rock Rob says. Yeah, there's plenty of tornadoes about in here tonight. They're all driving cars, unfortunately. Nice couple of special treats for you tonight, guys, and thank you very, very much for tuning in to the superb race here tonight. But we do have a couple of treats, and we have what we call our featured laps this evening, and these are the guys that were really, really not one bit shy about coming forward to say, "I want this." Well, I'm actually telling a lie. They were nearly hauled out of it, and some of them have been just completely set up, but anyway, tonight's qualifying featured laps is going to be Rock Robs and Mischief. The big camera is going to be on them. The music's going to be blasting. It's going to be all about them for 2 minutes. And then during the race, we've got action with Hawk, and we also have action with I Have No Grip. They have both also been picked out of the bag, and it could be you next week, because I'm not going to ask people anymore. They're just going to get it, and then they're going to be told. It adds to the pressure. It adds to the fun. Good evening, Andres. How are you, sir? Really, really nice to have you on board this evening. Looks like a good wee race shaping up here tonight, for sure. Now, let's get all the stuff up. I have a lovely empty house tonight. It's brilliant. Wife's away to a nightclub. Hope there's somebody good and wealthy there that'll take her on. That's very, very rude, isn't it? It's really not nice. Our drivers tonight in the Mercedes, we've got I Have No Grip. Driving the McLaren this evening, we have Dirty Taffy. He's out there on a warm-up lap already. Here's in P3 there at the moment in the Williams. He's out and he's getting ready too. Kessler 4 in the Williams there on the track at the moment, and he's getting himself warmed up for a super race. Then you've got Bucko. He's in the Racing Bull this evening, and then you've got Rock Robs, the Irish Leprechaun, all the way from Roscommon. He's out in the Alpine this evening. Then you've got Poulet. You've got Montiesto, as he's in there in the or Montecito, apologies again. He's driving the Ferrari. Mischief's in the Haas. Big Mischief. He's just maybe going to get a wee bit of personal attention tonight. The Hawk, he's out there at the moment. Black Box is out there. He's in the Aston tonight. B. Daniels is going to be in the Kick this evening, and Andres is out in the Red Bull. So all starting to happen here at Imola already. Oh, I believe that's Rock Robes just coming out, is it? Oh, that's very, very unusual. So for the Irishman,
he came down from Roscommon with a helmet in his hand. Engine dreams and tire screams, he's the fastest in the land. Pure speed's in the pit behind him, banners in the sky, and every lad from home is watching, shouting, Rocky, let it fly. Track's gone quiet, sun's low bright, Imola's waiting for the fight. Grip feels holy, hearts beat loud, every corner screaming proud. Rock Rob's on the throttle, giving it loads for the boys. Purple sector singing like a choir to make a noise. From the lanes of Roscommon to the Tamburello bend, he ain't here to take part.
So we're on the quality lap with the guy from Roscommon in Ireland. I'm Gavin Bass 1. This is an Alpine car. He's almost out lap and he's going to try and put something special in for us this evening. Let's ride on with Rock Robs.
Apex kissing, tires hissing, crowd is holding breath. The lap of truth is dancing, just a millimeter from death. Telemetry is glowing, pit wall barely blinks. Rock Rob says, watch this now, and knocks a second off in sector 3, I think. Engine sings a wartime song, brakes are praying to stay strong. Everyone from home is buzzing by, shouting, go on, cousin. Rock Rob's on the throttle, giving in the loads for the boys. Purple sector singing like a choir making noise. From the lanes of Roscommon to the Ribasa end, he ain't here to take part, he's here to set the trend. Rock Robs, full send, giving it loads for the boys. Flag drops, time stops, leaderboards go wild. Fastest lap, the radio cracks, and every Irish heart goes style. From the pubs to the paddock, from the fields to the screens, Rock Rob just did the maddest lap Imola's ever seen.
Rock Robs putting in a very solid 1:16.523 there in number 4th place on the preliminary grid at the moment. Solid lap there, but Black Box has put in a 1:15 while we've been talking. So, yeah, it's all going to start banging off very, very shortly. Let's see who's out there. Cooley's out there, and he's just put in a 1:16.622. Let's go on with Bucko. I think Bucko's going to try a lap here. Oh, I Have No Grips just put in a 1:15 dead. What a fabulous lap. I have no grip. I wonder, has that guy been getting some coaching? I love to see it, Grip. Well done, sir. Such a great quality lap for you there. But we're on my buckle right now in the Racing Bull. There's Mischief. He's out for his second or third run, maybe a second. There's plenty of time left. I think I'll do the featured lap on Mischief after we get a look and see what everybody else is doing. Here we are. We're on the buckle for a full lap here of the Imola circuit. So let's see what he can do. Trying to better that 1:17.7 he's already set. I'm sure he'll smash that. He's on medium tires, strangely enough. I didn't actually catch what he was doing earlier there, but sometimes people like to go out for a couple of laps. Oh, he's nearly 2.5 tenths up there. So he's working his way to be up and around the P8 mark at the moment. But let's see how that delta goes on the top right for Sector 2. Not a bad lap at all here. Puts him in 9th. 1:17.409 there. Just give me 2 seconds, guys. I forgot to turn a switch on, which in turn didn't charge my phone battery, which in turn means I can't see what's going on. Oh, technical issues, guys, technical issues. Let's see if that's it working now. Oh, I'm sure it is. Just needs a bit of time to charge up, I would say. I've broken my microphone. Hope you can still hear me okay. I'm just having a lot of problems here tonight trying to get everything working in one time. Mischief's warming up those tires, I think. It looks like he's got plenty of battery, so I think we'll put a wee bit of pressure on Mischief here, see what he's got. Hope I've got the timing right for this.
Cruising through the curves, feel the tires bite in the heart of Imola under the Friday night lights. Got my crew all around, engines roaring like a beast tonight. We're racing for glory, can feel the adrenaline feast. Let the race begin, we got our game face on. As the green flag flies, man, we're never withdrawn. With the pure speed syndicate backing us strong. We're aiming for the top 6, where we truly belong. Get the hammer down, let's turn it up loud. Feel the heat rising, come on, stand proud. Mischief in our hearts, flying high like a dove. For God's sake, mission push to the stars above. challengers fall, overtaken like a legend. We're answering the call, sweaty palms and a smile racing through the night. Every twist and every turn, making it all feel right. The roar of the engine, we gain on the front. Imola's the stage and we're ready for the hunt. Pit crew on standby, ready to make a move. Fueled by the fire, it's the passion that we prove. Get the hammer down, let's turn it up loud. Feel the heat rising, come
Technical
on,
issues
stand proud.
galore tonight, sorry guys, but we're still on with Mischief here. Pretty decent looking lap he's doing. He's kind of better at 121, so he set the stall out pretty easily for himself on the first warm-up lap. This one here, he really needs to make it count. This needs to be, although he's 4 seconds ahead at the moment, so he's not maybe not a bad sort of 7th or 8th here, maybe, if he really gets going. The left-hander he goes.
We're here to conquer, we're ready for the race.
So that was Mischief there, 7th place, 115.998.
Now we hit the straight, what a sight to behold. Engines scream like thunder, the adrenaline bold. Fearlessness in our spirit, we don't back down. In this dance of speed, we wear the crown. Passing rivals like shadows, no looking back now.
Somebody wants the music off. Why do you want the music off, sir? We're now back onto this. So that was Mischief on his reveal lap there. Yeah, I think the music's good fun. I don't know why anybody wanted it turned off. But anyway, it's my stream and I'll do whatever I want. So, Mischief there. So let's see who's out on one. It's 73. It's Dirty Taffy in the McLaren now. Let's see what he's got. Four minutes and 55 left of this quali session here at Imola, and we're on board here with Dirty Taffy. Hold on till I get my phone on, I can't read that, just for some feedback. What? Only thing is, would say, Gav, is can't hear you when the music is on. All right, okay. I can turn the music down in the background then when I'm speaking. All new to me, buddy. I'm just trying to get this all set up so that every single night I can just come up the stairs and all the settings are good. So that's really valuable feedback for me. And I can turn the music down in the mix and turn my voice up so that we mix the two of them together. Brilliant. Thank you for that so much. Anybody else, don't be afraid to say something if you think it's not right, because I really need to know and you wouldn't be offending me at all. I think Andres was just trying to tell me that. It's just turn the background music down so that you can hear my voice. That's all it is. No big deal. So we're on a lap here with Andres here in the Red Bull. We're not doing no grips lap. He's doing a lap in the race action feature. Mischief and Rock Robs were the two guys. I think I done Mischief, didn't I? Didn't Mischief get a lap there with his music? Just remind me that it did, because it was in the middle of a whole panic there. Hopefully I did. Yeah, you did. Thank you, Watson. Thank you for having my personal secretary tonight. I think I'm going to need one, buddy. I really do, because my headphones are falling apart. My laptop wasn't plugged in. My phone was discharged. Unbelievable. Anyway, but we'll have a look at Black Box 1:14.788. These are the important things now. We've done all the feature quality laps, and we're just all talking about speed. And it looks like Black Box has got it there with a 1:14.7. But there's still a few people out on that track that may threaten that. Have No Grips put a 1:14.978 in. He's harvesting up there at the moment. So he's the one that would really love to see Black Box getting taken down. So let's see if I Have No Grip can do it here tonight in the Mercedes. So we'll ride on board with him. So whoever asked me earlier there, could we have No Grip's lap? Here it comes. And over he line he goes, and he's trying to better that 1:14 already set at 1:14.978, albeit. So here we go. Your wish is my command, Mr. Maverick. We've got I Have No Grip on camera, driving the beautiful Mercedes tonight round Imola, and he is trying to better this time. So let's have a look at this end of sector 1 time at top right hand corner. Is it a minus? If it is, he's improving. Yes, he is, but not by much. Absolutely nothing in it right now between that and his first run. So I Have No Grip's got a wee bit of time to make, but not too much. He just needs about 2/10 to get this. So he did improve. That's the main thing. So can sector 2 improve also? Oh, he's now 1.5 tenths up. This just could be enough to pop him into first place here. It'll definitely be second, but he's right on it. Black Box just put in a 1:14.7 there, and Keir's a 1:14.8. I Have No Grip is a 1:14.9, but what's he just about to set here? Let's have a look. Oh, he's going into the pits. I thought he was on one there. I really did. 1:14.978 anyway was his time. Brilliant. Pulley there in P4 with a 1:15.177. Exactly where I expected Pulley to be, up round there. Big Woots is in there in 5th in the Mercedes, and the Raging Hawk, the owner of the league, and he's getting a feature lap tonight in the Alpine. Mischief, brilliant lap from him with a 1:15.757. And Montecito in the Ferrari. He's still out there. Black Box just puts in a 1:14.338, so he's top of the pops there tonight, without a doubt. That's not being caught now. That's nearly half a second up on Keir's in P2 in the Williams. I'm just hoping that Montecito didn't go over the white line earlier there, and this lap counts for him. Yes, it's a 1:15.7. So that was a nice lap there at the very end for him. 8th place for Montecito in the Ferrari. So absolutely super quality for this race this evening. There you have it there in the order of the grid. Black Box in the Aston, Keir's in the Williams, the Mercedes of I Have No Grip, and Big Woods both in there together, teammates. Pulley in there, P5, Raging Hawk in the Alpines, P6, Mischief in the Haas, 7, and Montecito there in the Ferrari in 8th. PFC Bucko, he's in 9, and Rock Rob's 10. Dirty Taffy 11, B Daniels in the Sauber. He is in this 12th position there. 13th is Andres, and 14th is Kessler. So there, my friends, you have the lineup for this evening's race here in Imola. We're with the Pure Speed Syndicate Saturday night gang, and I do think this could be a fairly tidy race. Clouds looking a little ominous, are they? So I'm just going to leave you on this screen for a wee minute while I go and have my little break. And I'm just going to get myself a little double cappuccino. Oh, no, a double espresso, sorry. And a Sterling Jewel. All very healthy stuff for Gavin Bass tonight. I'm sure I'll all be telling me off. Don't you be smoking at your age, old man. Pops, all these things that they call me. I'm sure they call me a lot worse things, especially when I'm focusing in and they're bad driving. You can just hear them. What the fuck's it got to do with him? What's it got to do with him? It's all to do with me, boys. I'm watching you. So I wonder what setup they're going to use tonight. What's their theory? I do know that there's an 85% chance of safety car tonight and a 60% chance of a virtual safety car. I know exactly where it's going to happen. I know what I would do, and I don't want to give anybody any of my tips, but I know exactly what I'd be doing in this strategy tonight. And it would involve an early pit stop. That's all I would say. Just based on statistics, nothing else. A pure gut feeling, a pure hunch I have tonight about this race. I think I'd be sitting there. If I was mid-grid, I think I'd put the soft tyres on and have a go. If Mad Mark's listening to me now, I'd probably be turning upside down because he hates the soft tyres. I love them. 2 or 3 laps there, get yourself into position, safety car, in, hard on, out you go. Delicious, delicious strategy. I wonder will anyone use it? So the final tweaks have been made. The tyre pressures have been put back to normal. The fuel has been leaned completely back to as very little fuel in that tank remaining at the end of the race to keep that car as light as possible. Honestly, anybody viewing this that doesn't do Formula One sim racing, you have absolutely no clue what these guys have to do to produce what they're doing here tonight. It just isn't a computer game, I can assure you of that. You need to know lots of things. You need to turn your DRS and your ERS off manually. You need to set your brake biases correctly for the types of corners that you're going to be using. You need to make sure you're on the right tyres. You need to make sure you know what the weather forecast is going to be. You have to press buttons to make sure that your car doesn't overspeed on the limiter, on the pit stop, exit and entry. There is honestly so much to think about. They've got to know how much fuel they've got in the tank. Whenever they're battling, they need to have lots of energy in that battery to help them make those overtakes that are crucial on the DRS zones especially. Macao, good evening to you, sir. Black box in the this is the formation lap, so you've just come in for the right time, a 1:14.3. Here's in second there in the Williams. Then you've got I Have No Grip, Big Woods, Hooley in the Aston Martin, and then you've got the Raging Hawk there in P6. He's in a nice wee spot tonight. Mischief in there, P7 after his feature quali lap and done brilliant under the pressure. Montecito in the Ferrari, and then you've got Bucco there in 9th in the Racing Bull. Rock Rob's the guy from Ireland, who we did a little Irish jig for earlier on his lap. He's in 10 there in the Alpine. Dirty Taffy, he's going in out on 11th place. And then you've got B. Daniels and Andres there in the kick and the Red Bull at the back, with Kessler right at the back at the moment in that Williams car. So all shaping up. There's the stuff that you really want to know about. Who's done it? Montecito has taken the strategy on that I think I might have taken. So that's one I'm going to watch very, very carefully tonight, is Montecito, because this is the strategy that I would pick as soft first. So that's going to be a real interesting one. My prediction is there's a safety car within the first 3 laps. Hopefully about lap 3, in come off the softs onto the hards and gain as much position as he possibly can from P8 there. Black box is very, very fast tonight. Absolutely no doubt about that. No doubt whatsoever as they line up now on the grid of the Imola classic circuit here in Italy. This is Pure Speed Syndicate racing at its very best on the Saturday night, and we are ready for the lights. Here we come. And we're away, and it looks like the Aston got a really good start there at Black Box, and he's going to safely get it into that corner one. Let's see how the field behave in behind. This is the important stuff going now. This first corner, there's one off already. There's a Racing Bull off. He's back on, I think. He is indeed. That was Dirty Taffy. Just got himself a wee bit sort of disjointed there at the beginning of that race, but he's managed to just stay in there in P12. The lads are away like fury there at the beginning. Black Box and Keers both trading it out there for P1. Big Woogs hanging right in on the DRS so far. I have no grip in the DRS. Pulley in the DRS. My good God, they're all in the DRS here on lap 1 of 32 at Imola tonight. Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant stuff. And look at Mudcasito, he's already made one improvement already, so he's up one. So that's soft strategy. It doesn't say that he improved there. I thought he started in 8th, maybe I'm wrong. I have no grip, hanging in beautifully there in P4 as they all come storming round here now and getting themselves into a really, really steady super race. The type of race that's so good to view because you're not always looking at safety cars and stuff like that. Just check this out. I'm going to be focusing in on every single battle that I can do. Right now at the moment, Hawk is really trying hard to make gains on Pulley there in the Aston.
He might be the raging hawk, high above the game, strutting in the spotlight, never feeling shame. They say he's got the power, like a king on his throne, but we don't give a toss. We make the world our own. The engines roar, feel the pulse in the night, igniting our passion. Yeah, it's time to ignite. We're dancing under stars, chasing every thrill in the heart of Imola. We've got our free will. Just wanna see action, 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 racing through our dreams, fueled by satisfaction. He might be the boss, but we're here to break free in the rhythm of the night. Come celebrate with me. The lights are flashing bright as we hit the floor. Every move we make leaves us wanting more. With every heartbeat racing, pumping through our veins, we're chasing those horizons, dancing through the rains. In the shadows of the mighty, we will rise and shine, living for the moment. Let the stars align. More is calling us. Can you hear that?
Really super stuff here. He's really hanging in really, really, really well here in the Alpine.
We live for today. He might be raging hawk, soaring high above, but down here on the floor, we got the power of love. No matter his title, our spirits won't break. Just a crew of free souls, ready for the shake. Just wanna see action, 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 racing through our dreams. satisfaction. He might be the boss, but we're here to break free in the rhythm of the night. Come celebrate with me. So let's raise our hands, let's break down the walls. Welcome to Imola, where the freedom calls. He might be raging hard, but we won't be in awe. In the pulse of the dance, we find us. Wanna see action, and we're ready to spin. The night is our oyster. Let the wildness begin.
So we're right back at it at the live racing there after a wee bit of Raging Hawk hunting, let's just call it. Unfortunately, Raging Hawk tried so hard there to make a few gains, but look, he's in P6 and he's there because he's driving really smooth and really, really patiently. Andre's down there in P11 is starting to make progress, and he's on the back there of Bucko, and he's going to try and make something happen there. Lap 5 of 32 here on the Bucko. Can he do something on the DRS zone? He's not going to have DRS because all of the drivers in front of them all sucking it in there. But Black Box has pulled away very fast now. He's 5 seconds ahead on those fast 5-lap medium tyres. I Have No Grip is hanging in beautifully there in 4th position there in the Merc. He's hanging in with some of the fast drivers in this league. That's really, really good to see this. Patience, patience, patience. It's a virtue. You just sit in there as long as you need to sit in there and make the move when it's so easy. No point making work for yourself. Good evening, LFC James. Good to see you, sir. Tuning in. Busy night tonight with the fireworks, I think. That's why there's only 14 in tonight. But it'll be a full grid before you know it. Lots of things happening. Have No Grip making a move here. He makes it work there, and Have No Grip gets it up into 3rd position there. So this would be a really good time to have a look at Grip and see how he can fend off some really, really good fast drivers. Let's see what he's got in the tank. Is I have no grip. Oh, I have no grip. I have no grip. Let's see if he's got any grip.
Rolling through the corners, feeling that breeze. Got my foot on the pedal, know just how to tease. He might be the Setigas, but looking at him now, he's holding fine, oh so sublime, racing through the crowd. In this world of wheels, we chase that thrill. With every turn we take, hearts begin to fill. But there's something lurking deep within the mist. I have no grip, man, it's hard to resist. I have no grip, but I'm flying high, zooming through the sunset like a bird in the sky. Feel the power rising, engines do not lie. In Imola we race where the brave will defy. Pure speed syndicate, we live for the ride. With the roar and the thunder, we feel the tide. A trickster on the asphalt, a dancer in the rain, chasing every heartbeat, never feeling pain. The curves of the track, they whisper my name. Adrenaline surging, never feeling shame. He's got that spark, but can he take the heat? In the game of life, it's all about the beat. Too fast to slow down like a flame to the wick. I might not have grip, but I'm going down slick. I have no grip, but I'm flying high, zooming through the sunset like a bird in the sky. Feel the power rising, engines do not lie. In Imola we race where the brave will defy. Pure speed syndicates. We live for the ride, with the roar and the thunder. We feel the tide. Wheels spinning faster, heart racing wild. He's battling the chaos like an eager child. In the heat of the moment, we break every rule. The road may be slippery, but we're nobody's fool. And in Imola's grip, we find.
So a bit of live action there from I Have No Grip. Didn't make any fool of himself whatsoever there. He made quite a few positions and they were all kept on his camera for his featured lap this evening. He'll be really pleased to have seen that one. On with the Red Bull of Andres now. He's in P7. He's chasing down PFC Bucko in a big way here. What's got Bucko in the tank here to hold back this Red Bull of Andres? Great little battle, but look who's coming to see them. It's Dirty Taffy. He's in the McLaren and he says, I want a wee bit of this. And he says, Andres, PFC Bucko, you better be prepared because the Taff man's on your tail here. This is shaping up and to be quite a little watch here. This could be a good. Taffy goes very, very wide there. Hits the gravel a wee bit. Maybe the camera's putting the big man under pressure. Who knows? They definitely got it squirrely. He's a bit of making to do, but look at Andres. He's trying everything in his power to get past Bucko here at the moment, and he's just done it. Has he? Hasn't he? Has he? Hasn't he? Looks like he hasn't. He's sitting in behind Bucko still. Dirty Taffy. Oh, Dirty Taffy touches wheels there. These things happen. That's expected and that is acceptable. Nothing happened from it, but it's just very, very close to being an incident there. Well done, Taffy, for not making it too difficult for anybody. Bucko still holding out there. Lap 10 of 32, and I'm just going to run you down the drivers and the stop situation. There you go. The penalties aren't too bad just at the moment, but I'm sure there'll be some more. Dirty Taffy's carrying 3 and Pulley are carrying 3. So that's their punishment for their outside of track limits driving tonight so far. And then you've got the fastest lap so far tonight is, let's see, it's Black Box with 1:17.851. He's the fastest guy on the track at the moment. Position changes are very, very strong at the moment from 8 on Andres and 6 in B Daniel. 5 up there for Mischief at the moment and 9 now for Andres. 3, there's a lot of racing going on out there at the moment and we just need to be going on those battles. Oh, we've got a safety car. Looks like Kessler's binned it. I wonder who he binned that with this evening. Was it any of the back markers? Was it his own stuff? I don't know. Maverick wants to know if I'm going to play the safety car song. Do you really want the safety car song? Do you want Snoop Dogg introducing it with that nice mellow one? Or do you want Donald Trump introducing it with that nice little reggae jive? What do you want, Maverick? It's your call. It's a safety car. Good time for me to go for a smoke, mate. So let me have your selection. Maverick's picking the safety car song. I need that song again. Which one? Which one, James? Tell me now. Snoop Dogg. Oh, they want Snoopy. I have to deliver what they ask. They're the viewers.
You suck!
Oh no, someone has bended. Don't worry, just be cool and refocus. My good friend Gavin has gone for a wee smoke and double espresso while you guys sort your shit out. Now, if another safety or bad incident happens, I know Gavin will report it to the highest of high. So be warned, y'all. Stay safe.
Engines roar, the laps are flying, crowd is on its feet, electrifying. But our wings don't loose, but there's debris near, yellow flags, the track's not clear, and the lights start flashing, silver star, here it comes, the safety car. Gavin's gone for coffee, Gavin's gone for a fag. While the pack is crawling, all tucked in a drag, he says, I'll be back when the racing's on. Wake me up when the sprint has begun.
So we're under safety car lap here. Wee bit of music going in the background there. Nice to see it. Few people really tuning in now for this very, very good race tonight, tuning up in here in Imola. So the guys that went out on the medium tyres are probably at a bit of an advantage here now. Let's have a look and see what they've done. There's been a few people into the pits. Bucco's decided to have a go on the soft tyres and get a few fast laps in there. Black Box sitting really, really pretty there. Can he make those hard laps go for 20 laps? I'm not too sure he can. But in fairness, he's got the right tyre on right now at the right position. Have No Grip is going for another stop strategy, obviously. He's going for one lap, the mediums, and he's going to maybe get about 8 or 9 laps out of those and maybe put a set of mediums or softs on, whatever he has left on the race. Again, thank you everybody for tuning in for tonight's race. It's a real inspiration to have you all here and chatting away to me. It really does keep me company, and especially people telling me that the music's too loud and stuff like that. I really, really appreciate that. Song's still on, Gav. I know it's coming off now because the safety car's coming out. So goodbye Snoop Dogg, goodbye everybody else, vocalists, musicians, everybody else. Do one, it's racing time, and it's Imola here with Pure Speed Syndicate on a Saturday evening. Under safety car at this moment in time. The safety car hadn't finished, James. Get back to your bobo and suck in that bottle for your wee hot milk, son, and take that Farley's Rusk. But you weren't a very good spotter for me there, and I had to turn the safety car off early. So I'm not going to give you any bad boy points for that one. But just suck hard on that bottle of hot milk there on your wee bobo. Oh, James loves it. Anyway, race control, safety car in this lap. So it is pressure, pressure, pressure on Rock Robs. I Have No Grip, Big Woods and Keers especially. James says he is sucking on his hot milk. That's good, son. Have a good wee sleep there. And off he goes. It's Black Box in the Aston. He takes away. Right in behind him then you've got Rock Robs, Big Woods, and I Have No Grip scrapping it out here for the first turn. Is anyone going inside? Yes. I think Have No Grip says he wants the inside. Black Box is there and he's dominating it. Oh my goodness, what a great start to the race we've got here with the two Mercedes are really, really making it hard for the Williams driver of Keers here. Let's see. What's Keers doing? He's going for an outside double switch move here. Can he make it? Not on this one, he can't. But he's right up there, as is I Have No Grip. Look at Pulley in P6 there. Doing really nice there in the Aston Martin, but carrying the 3-second penalty. I hope that's not a bugbear for him. Montecito back in P10, right on the gearbox of the Hawk now. Just coming up very close to the halfway mark of this Grand Prix, and it's black box in 1 out there at the moment by 2.7 seconds. This guy seems to have pace to spare tonight. Look, he's just put it away 2.9, nearly 3 seconds in 1 lap there from Rock Robs in P2. Rock Robs right now is sitting there with Kears right on his pipe, and behind Kears you've got Big Woods with I Have No Grip back and right in there behind. You've got Pulley chasing for it, and you've got B. Daniels right in there trying to make some room at the back. So it's furious out here for P2. Honestly, P2 race here at the moment is something quite special. Montecito gets a 3-second penalty for going outside. Rock Robs tries to take the lead there, doesn't quite get it. Absolute super stuff going on here at the back end of this wee sector at Imola here. Have a look at the Aston there of Pulley. Pulley's trying to make advantage of a couple of little incidents. It wasn't an incident, it was just a situation, and he made the best of it and gets himself right up into P5 with Mischief. Not letting him away with too much, but look at the back there. The kick of B. Daniels is really trying something on here, and he does a fabulous move right up into 7th there in behind Mischief. What a brilliant move by the kick driver of B. Daniels. Well done, son. That is amazing. Montecito now trying to make an inside move here. He doesn't make it stick this time. The Raging Hawk is just side to side on him now. This is going to be a battle down the hill. And it looks like Rock Rob's just holding that battle, but the two Alpines really poked on there. Oh, the Ferrari's off. Montecito's off. I don't see what happened there, but it was a pretty bad push, I think. I don't know how it happened. Again, that's what tickets are for. I'm totally out of that one, but we're in a yellow flag situation here. Again, in lap 16, nothing short of a little racing incident, but they're racing back again, and it looks like Kears took quite a bit of the curb there and maybe let Have No Grip just take the place, which he did. No, he didn't. Kears still holding that P2 position. Have No Grip and Woods and Pulley, Mischief all banging in there from behind. What a fab race here on a Saturday night in Imola with the Pure Speed Syndicate Saturday night gang. Honestly, this is a cracker. Andres P11 now. He sees something. Let's see what he's got in store here. He's driving the Red Bull, and he's got Dirty Taffy and Rock Robs in his sights. Dirty Taffy just gets 3 bad boy points there. He gets 3-second penalties for going over the white line. Taffy will not like that. But look at this battle here up in 3rd. I Have No Grip sitting beautifully there now in 3rd. Isn't it absolutely fabulous to see this lad up in the positions that he's in at the moment from where he was? He's now battling for a podium at Imola tonight after a lot of races not having great results. But look at this. If this guy can stay steady tonight, he's going to be in a top 5 position, I hope. Big Woods is not making it easy, and there's Kears. But Kears is right on his tail here. Oh, Kears gets the 3-second penalty caught on camera. He now gets the naughty step 3 seconds. So that's crucial for Kears. That's not going to be what he wants on the scoreboard when he comes to the end of this race, I can assure you. Down to Pulley, P6, he's having a bash with Mischief. I believe these two are friends off the track. That's Pulley and Mischief, but on the track there will be absolutely zero love lost here. This is a battle for pride. This is a battle from mates, and Mischief's not going to want Pulley to be getting too close to him again. But Pulley will not want that either. Just you watch what Pulley does. Pulley needs to get himself back into that DRS zone again of Mischiefs. I think he is. He's just taking on B. Daniels there at the moment. Mischief that was into P5. Nice move it was too. Big Woods and Here's still battling it away there for P3. Have No Grip and Black Box out on their own a bit at the moment. I wouldn't say Here's is away with it, but Have No Grip has got himself a nice little battle and the last little lead over Here's at the moment in the Williams. So honestly, I can't say enough good about this driver in the Mercedes tonight. I Have No Grip. Honestly, to have him up in P2 at the moment is just very, very, very astounding. He's obviously putting a lot of practice in and reaping the rewards for it left, right and centre now. Mischief having another battle with Big Woods. Wonder what the wee Irishman's doing from Roscommon. He's down there in P10 in the Alpine at the moment, and he's chasing down Andrews in the Red Bull. But right now he's got Dirty Taffy behind him, and that's not an easy one to fend off. Let's see how Rock Robs does on the fast part of the section here to see if he can hold this McLaren back. Completely out of battery, just trying to keep on the back of him. Rock Robs has got 46% of battery. That's good information. Dirty Taffy gets a 3-second warning for going over the lines. Big Woods, let's have a look at him, P5. He's really having a battle up the hill here. Just tucking nicely in behind the Haas of Mischief here. But I honestly believe this is him tracking Mischief down to try and make the move on the next possible DRS zone, as long as he doesn't get too far behind that 7/10. Lap 19 of 32 here. Only 13 laps to go. I hope that's not an unlucky 13 for anybody, but a really good race going on here. P11, Dirty Taffy and Rock Rob still having that battle. I think Dirty Taffy has got to get some more battery charged up in that car. I know it's very, very difficult when you're hanging on to the back of somebody who's just quite fast at the moment. Rock Robs is quite fast at the moment, so you might have to deploy a lot of that battery just to stay on behind. But right now it looks like he's got himself a move really well lined up to take this Alpine here. But they're all on that DRS and he just doesn't seem to be getting the extra advantage from it. He needs DRS on a single car. Up with B. Daniels. He's in the kick. Dirty Taffy, Rock Robs. That battle continues. These two guys are going to have one hell of a good chat on Discord later about what a competitive, good race they've had together tonight in Imola. Doesn't matter if you're leading a race or you're winning a race. If you're in battles like this, the fun is outstanding. And look at this. In goes Rock Robs into P10, putting the McLaren in safely behind him again. This is just trading positions, lap by lap, and this is what drivers just absolutely adore. Few changes going on up here. Mischief's into P4 and B. Daniels is now tracking him down big time. So Daniels putting the pressure on Mischief in a big way here. And the kick is putting that Haas car under immense pressure. Let's just see how Mischief holds it off. Quite a few pit stops being made there. There's Big Woods, Pulley, and also Bucko all out of the pits. Looks like Rock Robs has gone into the pits as well. So those guys are putting on the tyres that they expect to end the race on. Looks like Rock Robs has gone for mediums for 11 laps. It looks like some of them have just gone on the hards. Personally speaking, I think I'd have gone hards, but possibly Rock Robs has already used his allocation of hard tyres. But while I'm telling all you that, Mischief is still hanging right in there behind B. Daniels. Quite a lot of separation on the track right now, and that's as good a time as any to go down them, and also their stops while we're there. In fact, the tyres will tell us whether they've stopped or not. 11 laps for Black Box, he's had a stop, so I don't know if he's going to try and run them. until the end of the race, but he's got 7.25 seconds of a lead over I Have No Grip there in the Mercedes. So he's got time to think and almost get himself into order of how he's going to go about taking the win, which looks quite ominous. Piers is in third there in the Williams. Then you've got B. Daniels doing a great job there in fourth. Mischief having a great drive tonight, also in fifth. Raging Hawk, as always, just steady, always in there in the top sort of six. He's in there in the Alpine, Andres in the Red Bull. Behind him, then you've got Montecito in the Ferrari back down there in eighth. Big Woods is in ninth on the track at the moment. And then you've got PFC Bucko in 10th. Cooley's in 11th. Dirty Taffy going into the pits now, and Rock Rob's back in the 13th position, but on a very fresh set of medium tyres. So that sets the stall out, and that shows you exactly where everybody is right now on the track. And also, the big thing that's going to affect the race are the penalties. I'm going to shut up for a minute and just let you look at a few of those stats and work them out for yourselves. I'll go through them all while I just have a wee rest of my voice. Three-second penalty for Raging Hawk there. He'll be really disappointed with himself for that one. Ferrari of Montecito just nicks a position there. I Have No Grip coming out of the pits. So I Have No Grip has got himself into sixth position on a fresh set of medium tyres, which will now run to the end of this race. So 10 laps to go, 9 actually, and we are now more or less on the tyres, I believe, apart from possibly Montecito. And I don't know whether Black Box or P. Daniels will take those hard tyres right to the end. They've got a hell of an advantage and time to do whatever they need to do. So let's see what they do. But I'm still on with Have No Grip. He's having a real good go now at Montecito. Oh, what a move caught on camera. The two Mercedes guys having an absolute field day there, and two beautiful put together moves on camera tonight in this stream for the Pure Speed Syndicate. Honestly, that was just a poetry in motion, and it looks like Kears went very wide there, and somebody went wide. No, it was Montecito. He went really wide there, and he has gone onto the ground. Oh, that's not a safe entry onto the track there. Montecito might get a wee bit of a telling off for coming onto the track without due care. Mischief's in P11. He makes short work of the Ferrari, and he wants to just get his head down now in P10 and start making these laps work for him. Big Woods in P6 there, and also Have No Grip. They're still having a hell of a scrap here, and Andres is now under pressure from I Have No Grip. Really tight behind them. Here come the posse. Lap 24. Lemon and Live and Fate. Big Woods. Side to side, nose by nose. Have No Grip pulls him off. Nice stuff from Have No Grip. He's having a cracking race. Absolute cracking race here from the Mercedes of Have No Grip. He'll be delighted with this. No penalties either, but look at this one. Look at this one. Look at this one. Here comes Black Box. Oh, we've got a flag. It looks like Bucko's out. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. How bad a flag is that? Anybody know? Is it a safety car? I think it is a safety car. It's been a wreck, and this is going to be an opportunity to put tires on for the end of this race for those who are going to pass the pits. It's a safety car. Ben Wally's watching. He keeps me right. Anybody else? Full course yellow. Let's see what Donald Trump has to say about that one.
You suck!
Right, lads. It's now been reported to me, the President of the United States, about safety cars. Sort your shit out and get that driving sorted out. I have told my good friend Gavin just to feck up for a while and grab a coffee and a smoke. He doesn't need to watch this total ballocks. Sort it out.
Engines roar, the laps are flying, crowd is on its feet, electrifying, but a wing's gone loose, there's debris near, yellow flags, the track's not clear, and the lights start flashing, silver star. Here it comes, the safety car. Gavin's gone for coffee, Gavin's gone for a fag. While the pack is crawling, all tucked in a drag. He says, I'll be back when the racing's on. Wake me up when the sprint has begun. Drivers weaving tires, cooling fans, all grown impatience, dueling cameras pan, but the pace is slow. Coming box feels like a late night show. Gavin shrugs, I've seen it all, cars in line, just a motorway crawl. So Gavin's off for coffee, Gavin's off for a smoke. While the circuit sits yawning, he's in on the joke. He'll stroll back in when the green lights fly, with a fresh hot cup and a cheeky sigh. Marshals clear the track, the crowd begins to cheer. Engines growl again, the real race is here. But Gavin's chair is empty, the mic's left alone. He stops it out, back on air. My friend's safety car's gone, the battle's alive, and Gavin returns just in time to describe. Back on air, my friend's safety car's gone, the battle's alive, and Gavin's gone for a fag. While the pack is crawling, all tucked in a drag. He says, I'll be back when the racing's on. Wake me up
There's
when
a
the sprint
potential
has
driver for
begun.
driver of the day there. 7 positions up in P5 with no penalties in the kick. That just could be P. Daniels' trophy to win tonight. That's the driver of the night award, sitting nicely there in P5. 7 positions up he is. That's the kick driver of P. Daniels.
The pace is slow, common box feels like a late night show. Gavin shrugs, I've seen it all, cars in line, just a motorway crawl. So Gavin's off for coffee, Gavin's off for a smoke. While the circuit sits yawn and he's in on the joke. He'll stroll back in when the green lights fly, with a fresh hot cup and a cheeky sigh. Marshals clear the track, the crowd begins to cheer. Engines growl again, the real race is here. But Gavin's chair is empty, the mic's left alone. He's outside humming his favorite tone. Yes, Gavin's gone for coffee, Gavin's gone for a fag. While the world is waiting, he's holding his drag, and just in time as the cars go full send, he stubs it out back.
Gavin's certainly not off for a coffee, and he's not off for a smoke. He's right here, right in the seat with Black Box, and he is going to be on board with this restart, the second restart here tonight in Imola with Pure Speed Syndicate. A really, really good race this has been, even including the safety cars. I don't think anybody could say this has been a bad race or a bad exhibition whatsoever by the drivers. I think the drivers have had a splendid evening tonight. But look at the pace of Black Box. He just gets away there nearly by a second by Fun. Have no grip in second, and Big Woods flying along there with Kears right behind him. Then you've got B. Daniels. He's trying to make an early move on the inside there. Can he make this one stick? No, he can't. He needs to break much earlier or later than that. And that's just a very dangerous one to do. So we avoided that with Mischief now in P7 in the Haas. Dirty Tappy 9. Andres in 10 and Montecito back there in 11th. Rock Robs in last at the moment, unfortunately, for the Irishman. But Bucco's out of the race and Kessler both out of this race this evening in Italy. Black Box just on another level tonight, but have a look at Kears. I didn't realise, but this young Williams driver's only 14 years old. I'm not too sure what country he's from. I've got a feeling he's foreign country somewhere. I'm not too sure. I'll find out. But he's only 14. He speaks to me all the time. He's an ambitious, always wanting to try and get better. Nice young fella, I must say. Really, really nice young fella. And he's doing very, very, very well here tonight in the Grand Prix in 4th position. Then you've got B. Daniels, as I said. He's shaping up to be driver of the day without a doubt. What Black Box just puts in a 1:16.6. Holy good God, he's on fire. He's from Poland. He's from Poland, as young Kears. Thank you for that, James. But look at Tully and Hawk. They're having fun here as well. Have a look at this one. Hawk goes to the inside. Tully stays to the outside. So Hawk's still battling away there. And he's not going to let Tully away with this. He's going to have another go. Can't own that corner either, but he's staying right on the tail here. And he's making a real battle of Tully and Hawk come through. Honestly, this is phenomenal stuff here. Hawk is pumping me. I think he's getting pumped by me. And Hawk is trying something here on the outside. Can he make this work on the outside of Tully? No, he can't. Tully is holding them off. Brilliant. What a battle going on here. And right behind them, Mischief is tailing them. And he's maybe just waiting on the predatory sort of mistake and make a move here in the Haas. Tully gets a 3-second penalty there as well. And B. Daniels still trying furiously there to try and get that 4th spot off Big Woods. I'm Gavin Bass 1. This is Pure Space Syndicate on a Saturday night. And fucking hell, I'm having a ball. I'm sorry for the language, guys, girls, and anybody else watching. But this is fun at its very, very best. Once these drivers start to really get into their head that racing is most best when they're clean, tidy, and not stupid, you get stuff like this, and this is really, really good for our viewers tonight. Have a look at the outside move being made here. Oh, cracking move there by Woods. Up into 3rd, puts Kears behind him, and Woods just pops himself into a very, very nice podium position there, especially with no penalties. He might even get a P2 out of this. Have no grip right in there now in 2nd position, carrying those 3-second penalties. This could have been so much better for Have No Grip had he not got the penalties. But right now, he just might get a podium. And he needs to get a really good 2 solid laps in. He's got fast guys coming up behind him. Look at B. Daniels. Look at this battle of 3 here. Absolutely pumping it down. One of my neighbours said to me the other day, Gavin, why are you doing so much of this F1 commentary stuff? It's for nerds. Nerds, my bollocks. Get yourself into a seat, guys. Give this a go. This is hardcore. This is sim racing at its best fun ever. All being caught here tonight at this race at Imola with the Pure Speed Syndicate lads. Honestly, what could you not like about this? This is actually better than some of the pure, real F1 stuff. Look at this stuff going on right now for this last couple of laps. They're battling. They're trying so hard to get their positions on that podium. Look at that Williams. That Williams just got a bit keen there of Kears, and he touched the back end of Daniels. So these guys pushing it to the limit. They know they've only 2 laps to do it in, and one of them is nearly halfway over. This battle is furious here. Black Box has run away with it. Have No Grip is going really well there in 2nd, with Big Woods chasing up in 3rd. And I think Have No Grip has only got 3 penalty points. Let me just have a look and check. Yes, he's only got 3, so Big Woods is going to get 4th, okay. And, Big Woods is going to get his 3rd, and Have No Grip should get 2nd. Black Box is going to win it right now as it sits. But look at Daniels. He doesn't want to settle for that 4th position. He wants the podium tonight. But he's got Big Woods to better at this moment in time, and he's got 2 Mercedes to try and get past, with Montiesto starting to lose a lot of concentration and picking up points now. He won't be happy with that. These points are just so costly at this level of racing on simulator. He's got wing damage, says what's it? Okay, that explains a lot. What's it? Thank you so much for your input, buddy. Honestly, I love it when you guys come on here and you point things like that out to me. It really helps make the stream good, and it gives me information that I am missing, because I'm trying to keep on everything here at the moment. And right now, I'm trying to keep on Big Woods, P. Daniels, Raging Hawk, and Kears all battling it out for a podium here at the night. And who's going to get it? It's very obvious that Black Box has now started his final lap. He's going to be first. Second's going to be No Grip. Woods is third. But this is the race. I will see the leaders over the line, but I'm going to try and stay on this one right to the very last bit of it. 32 laps. 32nd lap. Last few corners. What an absolutely brilliant race this has been tonight at Imola. Thank you, each and every one of you, for tuning in tonight for Gavin Bass 1 and the Pure Speed Syndicate race tonight. Honestly, this has been something really, really special. I think Raging Hawk will go to bed real happy with this one tonight. But over the line comes the winners. And the Black Box gets P1, Grip 2, 3. Big Woods gets the third position. B. Daniels, fourth. Raging Hawk, fifth. I think. Sixth is Kears, Mischief seventh, Andres eighth, Pulley in the Aston in ninth. Dirty Taffy gets 10th, and Montiesto gets in 11th place. Rock Robs, unfortunately, in there in 12th in the Alpine. And unfortunately, Bucko and Kessler didn't make it. They had fatal accidents, and both of they cost the two safety cars this evening here. But what a race we had. And here we go. Here comes all of those lovely statistics that the game now produces for us all to have a look at. Look at that nice little twist and turn there. GoBox loves the moves. We'll wait for the champagne, will we? Does he put the cup in there or doesn't? Is he humble or is he a show-off? Let's see what he does. He's humble. And the champagne gets sprayed. So then the game statistics: race winner Black Box, fastest lap Black Box. Big Woods gets driver of the day, and Andres gets most overtakes. The cleanest driver was Black Box there. My driver of the day was the guy that came up most, and that was B. Daniel in the fourth position there in the kick. Really, really solid race from him. Black Box win. I have no grip. Amazing P2 for him with the 3-second penalty included. Big Woods in there in third. B. Daniels fourth. Raging Hawk in fifth in the Alpine. Then you've Kears. I'm just going to actually jump down this Mischief, Andres, Pulley, Dirty Taffy, Montecito, Rock Robs, and the two non-starters. Then I want to give the guys a chance to go to the race director. I can't get it, can I? I can. And I'll go to the incidents in case any of the Pure Speed Syndicate stewards or admins need to look at anything that happened out there. I didn't see it too much terribly bad went on there tonight. I know there was two safety cars, and I'm certain something caused that. But those two lads will deal like it. Will just deal with it through the ticket system, and the stewards and admins will get their heads around it and award penalties to who broke the rules of the league. Simple as that. So that's what happens whenever a race ends. Guys get looked at and tickets go in, and outcomes come, and you take it on the chin. You might get a 3-second additional time penalty. You might get 7 seconds. You might get 10. You might get a quali ban. And if it's something really serious, you might get race bans or possibly elimination from the league. That's how tight these guys want this league to run. And I think it is now starting to come together into something that the Raging Hawk has been trying so hard to put together for months, and I think all his hard work is starting to reap the benefits of some really super racing. I'm not going to push it too hard tonight, guys, but the Gavin Bass Cup is now up and running on the Pure Speed Syndicate Discord. It's for everybody that I've invited everybody from Pure Speed Syndicate to join that. Some really, 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 really competitive racing is going to go on there when it gets up and going. Bear with me as it gets pace, but right now they're starting to jump into the grid now, and those seats are starting to be taken up on a first come, first served basis. So just a little reminder that the melting pot league is for drivers that are struggling to be feeling really safe in their skin to race at cup level, as in this level. Nobody tonight in that race, I think, needs any sort of, but somebody who's just struggling to get that race etiquette and that race pace. That melters pot first race at 6 o'clock on a Thursday night is perfect for you. Also, to Raging Hawk and anybody else who watches the streams that owns other leagues that are going to let me know eventually, they can then tell their drivers that are maybe not cutting it, if they want to join that melting pot race on a Monday night, to jump in there, and they can then jump in as a spectator or even watch my stream. Send me a DM and say, look, I've got a guy here that I want you to have a look at, and I'll focus in on him for that league owner so that he can look at his driver compete in one of the Gavin Bass Cup nights. Then you've got the Gavin Bass Cup after that, and then you've got the Gavin Bass Cup Elite. I don't think I need to go over and over and over again what you need to do to be in those leagues, but you definitely don't want to be making mistakes on camera or making any sort of a fool or pest out of yourself in either of those two races, because it's a 3-strike system, and if you get 3 strikes, 1 strike, no chit chat about racing on the channels, both my Twitch and both on the Discord after the race. If you've got any major incidents, you contact me directly. If I think they're major enough, I'll deal with them. If they're not major, it's down to a racing incident. You wait 10 minutes and you get another race. Simple as that. Those are the rules. And I'm just going to keep it really, really simple and pray to God that everybody respects the knowledge and stuff that I've gained over a while. So thanks a million to everybody for a fab race tonight, a fab stream, and an exhibition, and a really, really good advertisement for Pure Speed Syndicate race here on a Saturday night. I'm really, really looking forward to drivers from all different leagues joining the Gavin Bass Cup racing on a Thursday night. Those races could be very different every week. For instance, in a few weeks' time, Pure Speed Syndicate have a league versus another league race. For me, that's going to be a feature race that night, and there's maybe not going to be a melting pot race, or there might not be a Gavin Bass One Cup that night, but that race will probably be channeled through this as a featured race, because lots of people will want to watch from both teams, and they can jump onto this platform and watch it. Just as RRF1, RRPL, Apex, and the Rattlers division, please, 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 guys, let your drivers drive on a Thursday night freely. Everybody, honestly, right now, Pure Speed Syndicate are turning drivers away. They can't, and they won't be stealing your drivers whatsoever. They can't cope at the moment with the amount of people joining their group. That's the God's honest truth. So they're not looking for any new drivers whatsoever. What I'm looking for is just everybody to come into that forum on a Thursday night and have some bloody good racing. Seeing the younger lads and the more inexperienced guys get through the melting pot league into the Gavin Bass Cup, into the Gavin Bass Elite, and then hoping that over a few weeks the word will get out, and those guys who really believe that they're fast guys, they'll maybe just want to jump into that Elite League some Thursday night and give us a race against people who are all every bit as good, if not better than them. So I think there's some real exciting stuff coming in. And everybody, if you're in a league at the moment, there's hard work going on behind the scenes. You support those leagues and let that Gavin Bass thing be something that you can just enjoy. And especially the owners of all of those leagues that work hard, that don't normally race in other leagues on a Thursday night, come along, let your hair down, forget your league for a night, and jump into those races and have some fun with some like-minded people. On that note, guys, brilliant race, brilliant night. Love you all. Good night from Gavin Bass. Cheers. Bye.
Ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention, please? The show starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
under neon lights. Engines roar, we're alive. The Saturday crew gathers ready to thrive. Pure speed syndicate, it's a week-long wait. Imola's calling, destiny is our fate. Tires burning bright, adrenaline in the air. Racing hearts pounding, it's beyond compare. Kevin's on the mic, his voice like a fire, fueling our passion, taking us higher. Saturday night thunder, feel the rush inside. On the track we're legends, it's where we collide. Every corner, every turn, we own the night. The Saturday crew, chasing speed and light. Lap by lap, we carve through the bends, chasing our dreams where the pavement never ends. Our mellow whisper secrets in the midnight breeze. In this playground of speed, we find our ease. Tension in the air, the crowd's alive and loud. The roar of the engines, we're making our crowd proud. Kevin brings the heat with tales from the past. Hold tight, ladies and gentlemen, it's gonna be a blast. Saturday night thunder, feel the rush inside. On the track we're legends, it's where we collide. Every corner, every turn, we own the night. The Saturday crew, chasing speed and light. Fingers crossed as the checkered flag waves. The spirit of racing, it's what we crave. In the heart of the night, where the wild things are, we make our mark where the shining stars. Each lap that's completed, a melody strong. With the Saturday crew, where we all belong. Fueling the fire, the passion ignites. With Gavin beside us, we reach for new heights. As the last lap approaches, the tension unfolds. Every overtaken move, a new story told. Sweat on our brows, but we push through the pain. With grit and determination, we battle the strain. In the roar of the engines, our spirits are found. The Saturday crew is where legends are crowned. With every heartbeat, we race for the dream. In this league of pure speed, we're a mighty team. Saturday night thunder, feel the rush inside. On the track, we're legends, it's where we collide. Every corner, every turn, we own the night. The Saturday crew, chasing speed and light. So here's to the night that will never fade. With the Saturday crew, our legacy made. Under the stars, we race and we play. Imola's our canvas, we're riding the sway. With Gavin narrating our wild, endless ride. Saturday night thunder,